Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Neon Window. I'm excited to bring this episode to you. We're going to talk about three different options. If you are somebody that is concerned about the high prices of the Ethereum gas fees when you trade NFTs. So, we're going to look at three options that can help you to lower your cost. This is for the budget minded trader, the flipper, or the person that wants to buy an NFT without paying an extra, $100 for their NFT. But before we do that, I want to just I want to rant to you for a minute. You see, I'm watching some of these guys on YouTube, some of the influencers in the NFT space, and I really think that they have forgotten about the little guy out there. Like, these guys are talking about dropping $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, one ETH, two ETH on these different NFTs to make a profit on. But I don't think that they are connected with many of us out here that don't have those kind of resources to work with. Like, maybe you're from the USA, maybe you're from the Philippines or India, and you only have a few $100s to work with. Like, how do these influencers, Elio, Alex, Journey, how are you guys connecting with us? Right? Like, it's kind of ridiculous to think that the average person can drop several $1,000 on an NFT without blinking an eye, without there being great concern. And so, if you're a budget minded trader, if you're a person that is in a position where you want to get into flipping NFTs, but you don't have that exorbitant amount of income to spend on NFTs, you want to do this as a hobby, you want to do this to start making profit, you want to get into the place where you can, drop a couple Ethereum on an NFT, well, then this episode is for you. And I want to talk to you today, like I said, about three different ways you can go about growing your NFT collection or increasing your wealth via NFTs. And one of the first ways that you can do that is to stop trading on Ethereum platforms. Jump over to Solana. And one of the great platforms on Solana to trade NFTs is a platform called DigitalEyes. DigitalEyes. And you can go, it's a digitaleyes.market. And you want to be sure that you have the right web address. I will link it below. And so what we see here is on DigitalEyes is that there are a bunch of verified collections on Solana. That means that you are going to be purchasing what you expect to purchase. Why do I say that? Because there are a ton of scams out there. People are duplicating NFTs, but they're not part of the real project. They look just like the real project. They're called by the same name, but they are not part of the official project. And so basically they're just ripping you off. But look at all these different projects on DigitalEyes that you can work with, that you can trade. And many of them are just a couple of Solana to work with, which brings me to my favorite project on here right now, and it is called the Gym Rats. I love the Gym Rats. Why? Well, because they resonate with me. They're the little picture, the profile picture. It really it reminds me, like, this guy kind of looks like me, And so I work out. I'm trying to stay fit. And hey, even if you don't work out, maybe now you can kind of own the body that you always wanted to own. So get you a gym rat. And look at this. So I have been watching this project. I own a gym rat myself. And This project has fluctuated between 1.5 Solana and 3.5 Solana for the last week here. And so if you've got one of these gym rats at 1.5 Solana and sold it at 3.5 Solana, you're going to have made a couple $100 on that trade. And here's the thing, on Solana, the gas fees are so minimal. They're almost non-existent, right? And so that is one way number one, that you can get into flipping NFTs and make some money. You don't have to be a millionaire to do that. And so if you're interested in the gym rats, my suggestion is that you join the Discord, because it's here that that there's different information about gym rats that you can find. I will put a link in the description below, but the gym rats, Big Chicken, Big D over here, he's kind of the one running the show, and you can find out more information about this project and the Discord group by going to his Twitter, Big D Energy, Big DeFi Energy. Pretty cool project, and he does giveaways every now and again, and looks like a great person to be following. So you can see here, I'm doing a giveaway to one lucky person that retweets this post. You'll receive a gym rat number 43, and also 2,000 BDE on Solana. Come on, man! Like, that's one of the special things about working in the cryptocurrency and the NFT space, is things are happening and people are giving stuff away, and you can make some money sometimes just by being early to a project. And so I think that this is one of the just one of the opportunities of a lifetime, right? And so remember, DigitalEyes, that's the first way to start trading on Solana, these different NFT platforms. And like I said, there's just a bunch of different projects that you can look at and go through. I'll be highlighting some of them on another episode. But the second way that I want to tell you about is also on Solana, and it's on the Solanart webpage, solanart.io, solanart.io. And this has one of my all-time favorite projects on there, the Soul Punks. If you don't have a Soul Punk, friend, you need to get you a Soul Punk, because that project is taking off. Right now, it's in a lull because all the NFTs are kind of slow right now. But that's when you make your money. You buy low, you buy when there's fear of the market, and you sell when there's greed, when everybody's buying. And that's how you do it. And I just wanted to mention also that there is a final way that you can get into the NFT market if you're on a budget. And no, it's not necessarily by buying Apes of Space, even though this is one of my favorite projects. Because if you buy an Apes of Space, you're going to pay extra for that gas fee. And so let's just take a look. We'll hit the buy now button here, and we'll take a look. This is I have some Apes of Space. Look at this. The floor price of Apes of Space is still at 0.06. This is a good project. It's retaining its value. In fact, I wanted to show you this really quick. This is another project on Opensea, and it's not loading. Let's see. Okay, I'm back. And what I was going to say is I wanted to show you one of the ways that you can kind of discern whether or not a project is going to maintain its value. There are some things that you want to look at. And so if you are excited to hear about that, go ahead and smash that like button right now. Subscribe, because we are going to go into this thing for the long run. If you're new and you're just starting out, then we are going to grow together. But look at this project. So it's currently at 6. It's Apes of Space. But over here, we have another project, friends. This Astro Friends project was very popular just a few weeks ago. These guys were selling for 24.24 Ethereum, and now they're all the way down to 6. But let me just show you something, because this is the reason why right here. See, Apes of Space has 3.9 thousand followers, right? Owners. This number I've watched increase over time. But then you go to the Astro Friends, and this number 2.6, it just hasn't grown. Maybe it'll start to grow now. This might be an opportunity for you to get into Astro Friends. And there's some really cool ones out there. Like, I mean, I would consider picking this guy up. Let's see how much he is. All right, so he's the equivalent of $227. That's not cheap for a JPEG, but that's pretty cheap for the NFT world. The problem is when we do this, we go to the checkout. What happens here? Let's just take a look. Okay, this is nonsensical. So this Astro Bull would be $227, and the gas fee is $188 up to $263. Friends, that's just not reasonable, right? Like, I just can't do it. Not for that gas fee. But there is one final option for you to think about as you venture into your NFT journey. And I just want to tell you that there are projects on Opensea that are using not Ethereum, but Polygon, formerly known as Matic. And honestly, I love the gym rats. And so I decided to make a few of my own gym rats. I call them Gym Rat Hyper, based on the gym rats on the Solana network. These, I put them both on Ethereum and I put them on Polygon. So if you are looking for NFTs to trade and don't want to pay that exorbitant gas fee, then you can look on Opensea for projects that have this little purple Ethereum. It's ETH on Polygon. And guess what? There are no fees associated with gas on Polygon. So that is the third way that you can trade. This is a guy that I made. If you like him, you can check him out over here on Opensea, opensea.io. And you can see that the price is $78 or 0.02. And that's actually what you'll pay. That's actually what you'll pay. So I do want to mention that there is another website to buy projects on Solana, but I'm not going to recommend that here today because there are so many fakes on that website. Friends, be careful of fakes. Again, if you enjoyed this episode of Neon Window, smash that like button, subscribe. We're going to keep looking for deals. We're going to keep figuring out ways to collect NFTs, to flip NFTs, to make money with NFTs, and just really enjoy what we're doing while we go. So I hope you're having a great weekend, and God bless you all. Bye-bye.